Midvani Monroe for MissFabulous.com. In the middle of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, we took a break from the Upper West Side and headed over to a gallery on the Upper East Side for the opening of an exhibit of illustrations by the renowned designer Rebecca Moses. Rebecca Moses succeeded Gianni Versace as the designer and creative director of the Italian fashion house Jenny, proving herself as a brilliant designer and later launching her own luxury lifestyle brand as well. But Ms. Moses' talent isn't only in design. She has also made her mark with her illustrations, creating a whimsical world of enchanted creatures with their own unique sense of fashion.
We are at Traffic Art Space on East 74th Street in New York, where we're having the opening night reception of Rebecca Moses' art exhibit, Curiosities of the Fashionable Kind. You're already well known as a designer, and your illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. I have your last book on my bedstand.
Nice.
When did you decide to put this together as an art exhibit?
Well, it kind of evolved. You know, like fashion, everything's about evolution. You know, not only as our work, but as ourselves. And in the last several years, my work has really been evolving more into media and like other forms of communication, since, you know, everything from painting to illustration to animation. And it started in Europe, and I brought it here, and you know, you just start. I changed my life. I left Italy for a while to come to New York, and I think in everything in life, you evolve, and your style is our voice, as everyone knows who's read my book. And you know, we have to evolve how we communicate our talents and who we are. And this has been an important aspect of my work. I've always been artistic in the communicating design and concepts, but this I wanted to stand on its own even without product, you know. And I think that the art form of illustration is something that has been so underused, and I think it's all about, it's such an incredible form of communication. Also photography is, but I still like to see illustration, you know, empowering the world of fashion more. And these girls that I create, I do a lot of women mostly and environments, but they really are larger than life. They're women who you question whether their environment takes over them or they take over their environments. And the purpose of it is to really get women to find their voice and not to be afraid to shout who they are, to exaggerate, you know, why not, you know?
Oh, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, it's such an amusing and whimsical collection of pieces. Did you start out in one direction and evolve even in the pieces?
Yes. They started with the Capri Girls on brown paper.
Okay.
And in this series, I've spent a lot of time in Capri, and it's kind of very deep in my heart and soul, but not from the typical image of great shopping and glamour, but more about the soul of Capri. You know, the real soul to the earth of Capri. And what I did was, well, if you really love Capri, what does it epitomize, you know? So I tried to epitomize the food and the environment and the things that are natural. And these women are dead serious that, you know, I know who I am, and she could be wearing mozzarella on her head, but you're saying, God, she's so stylish.
Yes, definitely.
So it's kind of a joke, but we have to learn to laugh at ourselves a bit more, you know?
I agree 100%. For those that aren't in New York or going to be coming to New York, how long is the exhibit going to be running?
The exhibit runs through October 27th.
So there you have it, October 27th, from September 11th to October 27th. Come to New York and capture one of the best illustrator art exhibits you will ever see. We are with Ava Appling, who is the Swedish jewelry designer who is making her mark in Manhattan with a store in the meatpacking district. You make exquisite jewelry. How are you enjoying being in New York?
It's fantastic. I mean, the weather is fabulous. The town is best. Yeah.
And tonight we're at the Rebecca Moses gallery opening.
Yeah.
What brought you to the exhibit?
Well, I saw that we have something in common. We have 2 kids and a house in Italy. But I think she's a fabulous illustrator. It's fun.
Yeah, they're very, very fun and very stylish.
Yeah, and that's a really good thing to connect. I mean, those 2 things are the best, right? Humor and style. Wow, that's actually what my brand is about too. So
you do interject that into your work as well, the humor.
Yeah, definitely. It's super important. And if you don't have humor, you can't speak to me.
That is very, very well put. You know, I have been by your boutique. I have not been in yet, but I'm definitely going to come by and pay you a visit.
Oh, we got some beautiful men's stuff as well.
I like my bling, so.
Okay, yay. Go get your bling at Appling.
Get your bling at Appling. We've got a great tag there. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks a lot.
We are with Nicole, who is the fashion director at Macy's here in New York. Can you tell us what brought you to the exhibit this evening?
My love for Rebecca. I think she's an amazing artist and a great designer, and I've been her friend for many years, and I've followed what she does, and I've gone through the whole preparation of the exhibit and the thinking process and the whimsy and the magic really of what her world is all about, what she likes and who she is, and I think she's amazing. You know, you look at the painting and you're totally transported somewhere else.
Well, you seem to have a sense of whimsy yourself. You've got these beautiful jewelry pieces in the shape of very whimsical fruit.
They're vintage, actually. I've been collecting that.
Well, actually, I think this whole exhibit speaks to a woman of your style as well.
Truthfully, I think it speaks to a lot of women. I think it's a diverse inspiration from many countries, many ethnicities, a lot of Italy and Capri that Rebecca knows so well. It's part of her life.
Well, thank you very much for talking with us, and I look forward to seeing you in the future as well.
Yes.
We are now speaking with Vera Wang, who is at the Rebecca Moses exhibition.
Yes, I am.
Can you tell us what brought you to the exhibition?
Well, first of all, Rebecca is one of my dearest friends. She's also a woman I've always admired because she's so multifaceted. She's been really one of the very, very famous American designers, fashion of her generation, and now she's launched into a brand new career of fashion and portrait illustrations, and I think they're just so unique. I mean, they reflect her endless creativity, her endless artistry, her endless physical talent for sketching.
Well, coming from a woman of such a brilliant talent herself, that is such a great testimonial.
Thank you. I don't know about me, but this is definitely a really, really incredible exhibition.
Well, thank you very much for speaking to us.
You're welcome.
You can visit this unique and enchanting exhibit at the Traffic Art Space at 136 East 74th Street in New York through October 27.